Do you ever stop and wonder why, in a world where we're more connected than ever, we somehow feel more isolated? Strange, isn't it, how we live in an era of unparalleled connectivity, yet we're cocooned in a paradox of isolation. We're always online, always available, but are we really connected? Our screens light up with notifications, but does that light reach the corners of our hearts? In this hyper-digital age, we're constantly plugged into a world that's virtual, often at the expense of the one that's real. We've traded face-to-face conversations for face-to-screen interactions, and in doing so, we've lost something vital. The human touch, the warmth of genuine connection, the joy of shared experiences, they're becoming increasingly rare in our modern society. And this, my friends, is affecting our mental health and societal cohesion more than we realize. We're seeing a rise in loneliness, anxiety, and depression, particularly among the younger generation. We're more connected, yet we're feeling more alone. We're surrounded by people, yet we're feeling isolated. It's like being lost in a crowd. This isolation, this loneliness, it's not just a personal issue, it's a societal one. It's fracturing our communities, weakening our societal bonds, and leaving us feeling disconnected and disoriented. Technology, while a fantastic tool, has become a distraction. It's become a barrier that's keeping us from forming real, meaningful connections. It's like we're all living in our own little bubbles, cut off from the rest of the world. And the irony of it all? We're doing this to ourselves. We're the ones who are choosing to live this way. We're the ones who are prioritizing digital connections over real ones. We're the ones who are letting technology control our lives instead of using it to enhance them. But what if there was a solution? What if we could find a way to reconnect with each other, to rebuild our communities, to strengthen our societal bonds? What if we told you that the solution lies in ancient wisdom, in lessons forgotten in the race of modernity? Have you noticed how society seems to be more polarized than ever, even when we have access to more diverse viewpoints? This paradox, my friends, is largely due to what we call the echo chamber effect. Let's take a moment to understand what an echo chamber really is. Imagine yourself in a room where all the walls bounce back the same sound you make. Now, translate this to our digital spaces, where algorithms tailor information to our existing beliefs, and we are constantly surrounded by people who think just like us. This is the echo chamber, a space where our own opinions are amplified and echoed back to us, leading to a skewed view of reality. The echo chamber effect is among the prime culprits of the growing polarization and division we witness today. As we get more engrossed in these chambers, we gradually lose the ability to understand and respect differing viewpoints. This in turn affects our social discourse, creating a hostile environment where differing opinions are not just disagreed with but also demonized. But why should we be concerned about this? Well, echo chambers limit our exposure to diverse perspectives, which is essential for our growth as individuals and society. They stifle innovation, creativity, and most importantly, empathy. By sticking to our echo chambers, we are essentially choosing comfort over growth, familiarity over novelty, and division over unity. So how do we break free from these echo chambers? The first step is to actively seek diverse perspectives. This means stepping out of our comfort zones and engaging in conversations with people who think differently. It's about learning to listen, to understand, and to respect even when we disagree. Remember, our strength lies in our diversity. It's not about agreeing with everyone, but about understanding that every viewpoint has its own validity. We grow when we challenge our beliefs and open our minds to new ideas. Breaking free from these echo chambers is not just crucial for us as individuals, but for the health of our society as a whole. Are you overwhelmed by the constant barrage of information, unable to separate the signal from the noise? In our modern, hyper-connected world, we are constantly bombarded by a relentless stream of information. It's like standing beneath a waterfall trying to catch individual droplets. It's no wonder that many of us feel stressed, anxious, and indecisive. This phenomenon, known as information overload, is a pervasive problem in our society. It's not just about being bombarded with news, social media updates, and emails. It's also about the endless choices we have to make every day, from what to eat for breakfast to which movie to watch on Netflix. All these decisions, big and small, can lead to decision fatigue, a state of mental exhaustion caused by the constant need to make choices. But here's the thing, Not all information is created equal. Some of it is important, relevant, and useful. But a lot of it is just noise, irrelevant, misleading, or downright false. The challenge lies in separating the signal from the noise, the wheat from the chaff. And that requires a critical skill in today's world: discernment. Discernment is the ability to judge well, to separate truth from falsehood, relevance from irrelevance. It's about being selective with the information we consume, focusing on quality rather than quantity. It's about developing a filter, a mental sieve, to sift through the avalanche of information and extract only what is truly important. So how do we cultivate discernment? By practicing critical thinking, by questioning everything, by not taking anything at face value, by seeking out diverse sources of information rather than relying on a single feed, by taking the time to reflect, to analyze, to digest the information we consume. In this age of information overload, it's not about consuming more information, but about consuming the right information. It's about learning to navigate the vast ocean of data, to chart our own course, to steer clear of the whirlpools of misinformation and the sirens of sensationalism. It's about finding our own path, our own truth in this chaotic, complex world. It's not about consuming more information, but about consuming the right information. So how do we overcome these challenges? The answer might surprise you. In the face of modern complexities, it may seem counterintuitive to turn to the wisdom of the ancients. Yet these age-old philosophies often hold the key to addressing our contemporary conundrums. And here's how. To combat the paradox of modern society, where technological advancement often leads to increased feelings of isolation, we turn to the ancient practice of mindfulness. Rooted in Buddhist tradition, mindfulness encourages us to be present in the moment, to be aware of our surroundings and our own feelings. It's about taking time to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with our physical reality, fostering a sense of belonging and reducing feelings of isolation. Next, let's consider the echo chamber effect, where our ideas and beliefs are constantly reinforced, stunting our growth and understanding. To break free from these echo chambers, we need to cultivate empathy and open-mindedness, principles prevalent in ancient Greek philosophy. The Stoics, for example, believed in the importance of understanding different perspectives to gain wisdom. By actively seeking diverse viewpoints and empathizing with others, we can dismantle the walls of our echo chambers. Finally, how do we navigate the overload of information we face daily? Here, we turn to the ancient wisdom of discernment. In the age of Socrates, knowledge was highly valued, but wisdom, the ability to distinguish truth from falsehood and valuable information from noise, was considered paramount. In a world brimming with information, we need to hone our wisdom to sift through the noise and focus on what truly matters. The beauty of these ancient principles is that they are timeless. They have been used for centuries, and they continue to be relevant today. They provide a compass to navigate the challenges of our modern world and a lens through which we can view and understand our experiences. By adopting these timeless principles, we can navigate the complexities of our modern society. We've discussed some of the problems of our modern society and how we can solve them. But the conversation doesn't stop here. This dialogue, this exchange of wisdom, it's a continuous process. We learn, we evolve, and we share. And so I encourage you to share your thoughts, your experiences, and your insights about these issues. Let's create a vibrant, interactive community where we can learn from each other. In this digital age, it's easier than ever to share our views, our knowledge, and our wisdom. Each comment, each interaction is a valuable contribution to this ongoing conversation. So don't hesitate to type down your thoughts, ideas, or even questions in the comment section below. Let's make this platform a hub of learning and enlightenment, where each one of us contributes to the collective wisdom. And if you found value in this conversation and want to be part of more such enlightening discussions, then do subscribe to our channel. There's a lot more wisdom to share, a lot more questions to answer, and a lot more problems to solve. By subscribing, you're not just ensuring that you don't miss out on any of our content, but you're also supporting our mission of creating a wiser society. With every new subscriber, every new comment, we're one step closer to our goal. We aim to reach 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 curious minds, 1,000 wisdom seekers, and with your support we can achieve this and much more. So take a moment to click that subscribe button, not just for us, but for yourself too. Because every new video, every new discussion is an opportunity to learn, to understand, and to grow. And that's what we're all about. Join us in this journey of understanding and overcoming the challenges of our modern world. Subscribe to our channel and let's build a wiser society together.